What's up, Roots Reggae Hub Massive? We're live to air on the Roots Reggae Hub. What's up, everybody? We're live to air on the Roots Reggae Hub. We're live to air now on the Roots Reggae Hub. It's Melody Mondays. Thank you for joining me. I'm Shayna McCullough. I have a special interview tonight with Planky Don. Lots of everybody coming in on the Instagram. If you're on the radio, come join the party over here on Instagram. If you're tuned in on the radio across the world, wherever you are, come and join us on Instagram. Right now we are lucky country. Be a top man that you plus no free guns that you stuff up with no teach. That's right. I see J Cap in the comments. That is Planky Don. That's who we're interviewing tonight here on the Roots Reggae Hub. I'm gonna send him an invite to join so we can start. Big things are going tonight, family. And his goals, his inspirations. You know how it goes here on Melody Mondays. Creative process and more. How are you guys feeling? Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you like this track. Yes, guys. We're just getting started here on the Roots Reggae Hub. Again, I'm Shayna McCullough. This is Melody Mondays. We'll be talking about some music tonight with Planky Don. You trust them no further. And leave them with the king. They say I paid your real. Missing no friends, switch up and go turn for me enemy. You never see the greatness. All the real friends out there. That are good to their people, their family. Only bad on this track. Share the link with your friends and family. Planky is here. You know it. I'm in Bird in the house. Track after track. Planky, how are you? Planky Don, I should say.
Greetings, blessing. How are you doing?
Blessed love. I'm doing great tonight. It's Friday night. Monday night.
No, it's Monday night.
I'm still caught up on the weekend. I'm still back 4 days ago, but no, it feels like a Friday because the vibe, like your songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your songs make me feel like I'm ready to go out. Some of them, for sure. I'm like, okay, it's up full. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you good.
All right, good. So we're tuned in on the radio here on rootsreggaehub.com, but we're also live here on Instagram. So anyone who's listening on the radio, I always encourage them to come over to the live so they can interact and ask questions. So I do a Q&A a little bit at the end, but this is the beginning. So I'd like to start at your beginning, your roots and your foundation typically is where I start. So first tell everybody in your own words who Planky Don is, and then we'll talk about some of, your early life.
Yeah, my name is Planky Don. I'm a reggae dancehall artist. I'm a father, and I'm a worker, Yeah, so I'm a people's choice.
A family man, all right. And obviously an artist, a shining star. You have track after track that is just like fire. You also have some music videos. I was checking those out too. And obviously You know, I'm Toronto, you're Toronto. I like to see the scenery, the background, the city, and the videos. It's a vibe, it's a whole vibe. So I want to talk about your music too, but tell me about, you know, your early life. Where did you grow up? How was that, your family life as a youth?
Yeah, I born in Montego Bay, St. James, in a community named Tucker, 13th Street. Yeah, growing up as a young man, I'm a twin, so I have a twin brother as well. My mom have 7 of us, and my father have a lot on the road. So I go with 7 for now. Yeah, and yeah, we have a rough life growing up. It wasn't easy, but the mercy of God bring us through. You know what I mean? So we give thanks and praise. Yeah, so big
Yes.
up Mobi, you know what I mean? Big up the whole place.
It definitely, you know, shapes you, your childhood, and it basically is the roots of your tree, so to speak, you know, in your life. So it shape you into the what kind of an adult you're gonna be. So you had a big family, you know, that's a blessing in itself. You didn't need much friends with that many
Yeah,
siblings.
lot of brothers, lot of sisters.
Exactly. So at least that was good for you. Tell me your musical mission. Like, what do you want people to feel or enjoy when they listen to your music?
Well, I want people to feel themselves, 'cause I sing about them too, you know what I mean? I sing about life in general, you know what I mean? I sing about parties, emotion, feelings. So it depends on the vibes I'm in. So yeah, I just sing for the people, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's give me the drive as well.
Yes, yes, I love that. And you have some tracks that you feel like you're in the club, you're celebrating with your friends, you know, you got cheers. And we're going to talk about a few of the tracks as we get into our reasoning tonight. On the intro, I was playing Tacha, so I wanted to start with that track. Concept, rhythm, you know, tell me how that track came to be, how it came into this
Yeah, I want to give
hemisphere.
a big shout out to my bro Kella, the lyricist. He do a collab with an artist named Difference. So at that time, me and Kella had prior have some work before, you know what I mean? And he went ahead and do a collab with that person. So I guess he was dropping that rhythm in that moment. So he was telling Difference about me. So when that rhythm come along the way, I'm like, yo, Kella, this rhythm have a vibe, and made of the reason because I first, like him give me a rhythm, so I'm like, you have to touch this proper. I hear the kick, I hear the vibes of the rhythm. I'm like, I want to do a party, I want to do a girl tune, but I say, you know what, I'm gonna do something with a mix of the board tree. So we just collab everything in a one song and just say touch. So I want to big up Topics Music, and give thanks to the privilege to be on the shoes lace rhythm. Big up Killer, Difference, Brimstone, and all the rest of artists on that rhythm. Yeah.
Yes, that rhythm is bad. So yeah, big up to him. And yeah, the rhythm is, I
Topics
was
Music.
like, I started the intro, I'm just like, what? I was moving, I feel like
You know,
you opened up the
yeah,
flames,
sometimes you have
fire
some stuff on
everywhere.
your
I was
mind
like,
you want to say
okay.
to, so you just mix a liquor, everything, and, make it happen.
Yes, yes, good vibes. Let's talk dance hall, you know. Dance hall is a special place in my heart, you know, of course. And I wanted to talk about maybe who do you think are the most influential or your favorite artists?
Favorite. Well, you have a man named Gaga Mel Buju Banton. Me always from a youth, my always my artist, but my artist per se has always been a man. In persona, we in perform, everything about being a man is always my thing, you know what I mean? So being a man would be my idol different from Buju.
Yes. Big up Beanie.
Mm.
I love, you know what I love about Beanie Man the most? His style. He's always so dapper. He always look fresh.
Well, me more rate him because he more jovial. Whether if it's a beef, whether it's a buckle, him know to bring off that persona. And he just remind me of a Michael Jackson, another way
Mm,
in dancehall, like I don't see nobody really do it like the way him do it as the king. So big up being a man.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Big up the king. All right. So, what inspires you? Like, is it typically if you're writing, like, say you come up with a lyric or you get some idea for a track or a music video, like, what inspires you in that moment? Is it a life event or is it just an idea, concept? What inspires your art?
Um, As I said, it depends on the moment. There's moment I can be a day when somebody upset me, you know, the message come different. It can be a day when I go through personal things in my life. It can be a day, you know, you may going through something and I'm around or maybe here you're talking to somebody and I catch a vibes, you know. So it depends, you know. I mean, sometimes it's just driving to work in the morning, listening to rhythm and, you know, I mean, inspiration comes to you, you know.
Mhm. Yes. Can come anywhere. Sometimes I get an idea in the shower. I'm like, what? Where'd that idea? Where'd that idea come from? You know, divine inspiration. Tell me about the track St. James. God
Um,
set production. You know, it
Strike
talks a
One
little bit
Production
about.
is a home-based production which is in Toronto, Canada. I'm the CEO, Empress Lele as well. You know, we produce a lot of artists as well. Like if I could name a few, like Gali, Daddy Rock, you know, Kella, the lyricist, Hustle Hard. You know, we have J Star Shining, you know, and much more. Big up Yabel, you know, we have lots more artists out there. We have so we've been doing that thing for a while, and then just like you'd be asking me where I'm from, I always think about it like, you know, people as interview me and ask me where I'm from, and you know, many if make people really feel me in the music more, you know, instead of every day me just want to work for a hype or just, you know. So when me I build, when Strike One come with that rhythm, the intentional was to give them like a more of a throwback, a 90s dancehall type of feel, and more of my life in general, not just to DJ for a hype or just to get, you know, like I thought real life story, you know, things that I've been through. So that's where it all went from. St. James on my place, which is Montego Bay, you know, my story. So when someone listens to a song like that, it can tell you all about me, my journey, the artists I share stage with, you know what I mean, and obstacles, the up and the down, basically, you know.
I like the realness. You know, the realness in your stories, the realness in your delivery as well. In every track that I've listened to. So BoxNation, is that what you're referring to with the artists, and is BoxNation the thing?
Box is my slogan, you know. So you know, usually we touch the stage people I say box, box, and then you know, Strike One been working with artists over the years. So I'm just like, you know, we need a movement, we need a banner, you know what I mean? Cause my bridge, everybody else in the camp, they're individual artists, they have their own production, they have their own thing going, but for to get it to work, you know, everybody can't be in the same space. So I'm figuring out like how can us let this thing work, you know? And after talking to my brothers, you know, and reasoning, you know, stuff, realize like, yo, this I work right now, you know, so let's do this. Let's make this work as the band. So it's a BoxNation, meaning just everyone under the one banner. You know, Keller, the lyricist, you have Difference, you have Process, you have Empress Hummingbird and myself. So you have the producers, which is Oxygen, you have DJ Mark, you have Brusky. So you know, it's a movement, so we're just trying to build it. You have Prince Beat, which is the video man that create the visual, and we're just trying to move forward with great music and great production for our city and the world, you know what I mean?
I see that. I see that. Bless up to the whole team. You know, a team to me is essential. And yeah, when you can work together and uplift each other and make things work, I love that vibe. Tell me about, you know, I guess your creative process. You talked a little bit about that already. I like to know if you get the rhythm. Does the rhythm inspire you sometimes before you even hear a lyric or before you write a lyric?
Okay, most of my music back in the days are more of a freestyle artist. I always freestyle. So, you know, more time I'm just here a rhythm and I just DJ it out the rhythm and stuff, you know. And then overall, over time, you realize that, you know, sometimes you're fighting with a rhythm. Sometimes you're never really meant for this rhythm after growing and, you know, so basically me now creating it, I have to have this rhythm, I have to working with the melody, the strings of the rhythm, and if that not telling me something or the story, I don't really want to even work with it. You know, I would bench it more than try to force myself on it, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
would
no, I get that.
say, you know, you have the rhythm and then the inspiration have to be burning together. So it's not everything gonna work.
Yeah. Okay, rhythm of the lyrics. I get that. Tell me about spirituality. I like to talk about, not the woo-woo stuff, but your journey, your specific journey, maybe something that you learned over the years that completely changed your perspective on life and your liberty.
Okay, I would say um I would say starting off in the music, then I would be more like I would be bitter. Like I think I need the attention that I need to get, and that would make me see stuff in maybe a different light. I want to say it the right way. Maybe I would take stuff in a different light or take stuff the wrong way. And then after that time and process, it let you know that you just need yourself. You need to put in your own work, You need the one you can't fight for something was not yours, You may be fighting for 5 people around there for their love, but you have a million people around there love you, but you don't focus for that million around you because you're just fighting for these 5 people. Like you need their attention so much. So yes, if I would say focus more, focus more on my goals, focus on me. 'Cause if what I know now, I know then it will be more better.
Yeah. No, I get that. And it's such a saturated, the music is so saturated now. Everyone can access everything online and stream everything. And there's so many, artists, of course, but so I can understand from an artist's perspective what you're saying. And it's a learning lesson to that curve that you are on your own journey. Everyone is on their own individual journey, and also success is different to all of us. Success looks different to each and every one of us. So yeah, thanks for sharing that perspective.
Yeah, I use it to paint it like for a picture for anything else, So what life have to offer. So you have to know that whatever come at you, you gotta just put up a challenge and you gotta more believe in yourself. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Focus on you instead of focus on the noise, the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, valuable lesson. What did you learn from 2022 to 2022 to that year? Was there some, motto or something that came out of that year for you, a lesson, specific lesson learned that you'll be forwarding in your life moving into 2023 and beyond?
Um I'm in this studio right now, Val Studio. I think it was 3 to 4 years ago, and DJ was interviewing me, and I was telling him that I was getting a struggle in the business. I need people to hear me and stuff. And yeah, I remember me and Empress Lely and Killard was putting a production. I think it was that banger. We were putting out some works, and in that moment of time in the pandemic, we link up again, reach out, and he made a song that he really liked. And I forward it was banger phone. Yeah. So he started to play banger phone, and then we find Wine Up and Priceless and the Priceless Rhythm, and then we come and find Cheers, and things just start bubbling. So I would say I see more growth, more improvement, things taking a different turn, in a different line in that span.
I love that. Forward, up into the 2023 and beyond. All right. Do you have any goals? Any specific goal, that you envision for yourself for the near future, let's say?
Me work with time. The future is, you never really put on fear, can really see it. So I really work with time on the moment and and the universe. So whatever God or whatever offer to me, that's what I work with. You know what I mean? So I can't really go for the future. But for now I'm just working with the energy, the love, and the support that people is giving me. And if they constantly giving me this love and support, then I will reach the goal that I really need to reach. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love that. So up, all the way to the top. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about the tracks that, have a little pain in them. Um, your specific track called Pain. And yeah, there's also a music video that I want people to go to your YouTube page and check out as well. BoxName YouTube page. Is it BoxName? Yeah, I
Box
think it's
them
BoxName.
general
Yeah.
on YouTube.
I want you. You're going to share all your social media links at the end, and also I'm going to do a Q&A for anybody in the comments and that's watching on Instagram here. If you have a question, drop your question in the question box at the bottom of your screen, right hand side of your screen, and I'll try to get a few questions towards the end of our reasoning tonight. So tell me about the track Pain. Did that come from personal experiences?
Yeah, those songs are a message, you know, really from the heart within. You know, a brethren of mine named VIP linked me. 'Cause I like to give everybody them flowers. So, you know, we're in a time where everybody need to get your flowers, you know. So I want to big up VIP for the connection with Fully Bad. So big up Fully Bad, the bad gang. He linked me again. So you know, the artists that have food come and link up, you know. So in my head at the time when I was going to meet the artists, in my head I'm like, badness, you know. You know what I mean? But I go around him and we have vibes. I mean, I say, I don't tell no Fully Bad, him fully humble. You know what I mean? So it kind of changed the concept of thinking when I around him and thing, you know? So by vibes with him man on the highway, you know, going to the studio to go record the song, I tell the DJ, you know, say, I'm not badness where I deal with and everything, man. I mean, I sing from my heart, because whole heap of struggle I go through in my life. My friend nearly took my life, and my friend chop off my finger, and, you know, everything that's bad really happened to me. I always somebody close in my life to me. So, you hear me, I sing about my pain, you know. So that's where this song come from, you know. The friends that see me always I write my song, DJ not coming out and supporting, not believing the goal, not believing like, you know, we have prayed to do different things. You maybe play the guitar, you maybe a soccer, but we all need support and you know what I mean? So that's where all that song come from, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Uh, that's some hard hitting realities that that you've come through. With every struggle, you get stronger. That is for sure, and it hurts when it's people closest to you. It can hurt you the most, and your track speaks 1,000 words. So it's definitely a track I want everyone to listen to. I was playing it on the intro, so for people that joined us late, you did miss that track in the intro. I can't play out the tracks in full right here on Instagram because there's laws here. You gotta abide by them. But I do have a full Planky Don list of the top tracks that I've selected that will be airing on rootsreggaehub.com following our reasoning tonight. So if you want to hear every single track we're discussing and more back to back, you got to keep it locked here on the radio side of things to hear all the music. Tell me about Sorry. Tell me about the music video, the making of the music video as well. Message in the music.
It was our next point in our career again where we feel proud, you know, like last summer treat us so well. You know, we've been to Quebec, big up Can Jam Music from Quebec. You know, he bring us down there on a tour, so you know, we perform down there for him. And we went come back, we perform at Kingston Fest. So all of that rotation just build up like, you know, people used to doubt me, people say, yo, you're not gonna make it, you know, Ray. So it all lead back to again your self-belief, you know. So me that the show now is like me Empress was behind stage and I'm thinking like, you know, we are performing with Skilly Bang, Popcorn, Chronic Class, and you know, so it's like we are saying, yeah, this is it. So you know, instead of come to write a big song like me, I try to hype or look in a cloud, you know, me just go back to the natural thing, which is the realness, you know, and tell them like, you know, you used to doubt me before, them can't doubt me now, and yeah, me eat some different topics in the song. Like, remember when DJ always link me and say, if you send me your song now, me I go drop every bomb, and you know, so it's just showing you that I'm telling you everything that, you know, I'm working my way up to, you know. So it's all a story from the eye, you know.
Yes, I like it. I like the music video, and I was there too at Kingston Fest. I did see you guys backstage. It was a whole vibe, and I'm glad you took the opportunity to also incorporate that as well into the music video. I think that's very
And that's listen.
creative
And big up
as an artist on your
Prince
part.
Beat. I don't want to take his flowers. I want to big up Prince Beat. Prince Media is the one that create the videos. You know what I mean? Yes, I want to big him up as well.
Definitely. Very well done production wise. How do you approach challenges that might arise now that you know you are heading full steam ahead, as it seems with your music, but sometimes obstacles come up in life, challenges arise.
Um,
How do you handle them? How have you handled them in the past, or how do you want to handle things differently?
oh, I learned to angle it. Don't try to expect too much. Don't expect. Because when you start to expect it, then you start to get in your emotions. You start to feel different. So you have to just keep your one algorithm, keep floating, keep believe, keep the high spirit and keep going. So even if me, I'm not the artist today, my work gonna talk tomorrow because I will constantly do the work. And one day someone we're gonna see that, you know what, this youth is putting in the work, you know what I mean? So basically it's always be lead back to you and what you really want to get from it, your desire. So that me challenge myself, if it makes sense. Empress of a song said, me against me.
Okay, I like that. I like that. There's a famous saying. Most of us know this saying. More money, more problems is a common phrase we tend to hear. Do you agree with this saying, or do you think it's
More
no?
money, more problem.
Why or
Money
why not? Do you agree?
never be
Why
a
or why not?
money never be a problem. Money always sit. The money always sit. So people are the problem who shift the money. So the person who want to grab more, I want to take more, I would say. Mm.
So you
So,
think it's like the greediness that's the
and I think
problem?
the problem, and people greed are the problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
for real, for real. Some they say money doesn't buy happiness, but
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, so people, I still leave out to the people. Money put on, you don't touch it, no problem. As person when don't use the money, him don't know if he can fight with you about money, but make give him a taste of the money, him start fight for it. So it's
Or
all
it
you treat.
could be like, or it could be like Bob Marley. He's like, when the interviewer was like, "Oh, do you consider yourself rich?" And Bob was like, "Rich? What do you mean by rich?" Like he was like, "If you mean riches, riches to everybody is different. Some people find, health
Yeah,
riches, or
riches, health is the richest thing you can ever have. If you don't have health, riches is nothing to you.
yeah,
You know, if you're sick
exactly.
in the hospital, for example, you're feeling pain. Look, you want more than $1 million you have. You don't have the time for that. You don't think about it. I say, Father God, please help me. Help me from this pain. You know, I said $1 million for help you, or the $100 billion for help you. You know, call for the money, because money not do nothing.
For real. Tell me something most people don't know about you or would never in a million years guess.
Know about me?
Yeah, something people don't know or would never guess.
I'm a good chef. I'm a good cook. And I think again, um, people wouldn't know about me. I think people know much about me, I guess, because I always be lying, but I'm a welder as well. I'm a profession in welding.
Nice.
Yes, so yeah, I give you that one.
I didn't know that. That's a very good trade, actually. Welders
Yeah,
do
thank
well.
you.
Yeah. But the music is your calling. When did you realize that you wanted to do music? Like, when was that something? How old were you? Did that start? Was that something that happened young, or was that later?
Actually, there's a great icon he passed. Lee Scratch Perry is my uncle.
Oh,
So
I
on
love Lee Scratch
Sundays,
Perry.
yeah, the great Lee Scratch Perry is my uncle, and on Sundays my mother used to play the ska music, and you have a thing on JBC used to play on Sundays in Jamaica as a youth. And when my uncle come on, him always look different from everybody in the world. I mean, for him come on, I know my uncle, but I was so young. And my mother always say, your uncle that, your uncle that. So we mark him, you know what I mean? So every Sunday we go for the TV just to see my uncle. So it started from there, and growing up school, the vibes in with my brethren, me and my twin brother start to play like, the cheese pan, You know, every little pan we build up, we put it on stick or beat them in the yard. And, you know, that was our vibes. Starting putting speaker on our little component and set till we start to get microphone and it start from there. And music never leave, neither me or my twin. My twin plays sound and I do actually the art, which is singing, you know.
Well, the lyricist says you mentioned it in your song at the age of 12. All right. Okay, St. James. Yeah, that track is. Everybody, make sure you guys check out all the tracks that we're talking about tonight. I will be playing every single track following our reasoning tonight, of course, on rootsreggae.com. For all the radio listeners who are tuned in on the audio portion only, you'll be able to take that in as well. Bless up lyricists. Bless up everybody that's in the comment section. I do have a couple of questions.
I want to big up Team Priceless. Ashley, big up yourself. Sharon, big up. I want to big up Difference, Kellard, DJ Mark. You know, just big up the whole BoxNation. If me I miss out anybody, don't upset because we can't really see everybody on the screen right now. And big up DJ Wiz. You know, big up everybody. Big up every DJs. Big up every artist who are doing well in Toronto, Canada. You know, big up on yourself. Also look out for Isos big birthday party, which is this Friday coming. You know, so you don't know anything come down. Look out for Day Spring coming up August 7th. Oh, August 11th, Fry Eye Boss, you know. So yeah, and I want to big up Fry Eye Boss. You know, if it wasn't Fry Eye Boss, this wouldn't be possible.
True.
So, enough love, my brother. Enough respect to Fry Eye from the art. You know, I think come down. See my brother Teamer, make the dreamer. Seeing so big up everybody, big up Hummingbird. You know, look out for your big bad artist, Hummingbird taking over. You know what I mean? Get Vex money and all these things. You know, big up the Glam team, whole BoxNation, Topics, Chief Villa. You know what I mean? So speak up everybody, Taya. You know, I think come down. Ras Diego, Val Studio, Deborah Spence. Just big up the whole of my people, them man. We can big up everybody.
I love that you have so many people to pick up,
the lights. Sorry, Empress. I yeah, boy, I can't see what I'm going to have stroll up at
the you have to scroll up. I do want to talk about Hummingbird for a second. You sent me a track called, what is the track called? Lele featuring Planky. You guys have a song together. Is it called Still Wasn't Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the track. The track is fire. It's like a complicated, it's like one of those, it's like a toxic relationship thing. I'm like, wagwan. Is he cheating? Is she cheating? Who's cheating?
Yeah, as I said, we do relative song as well. You know what I mean? So our art, you know, is not just one thing. You know,
I love it. I love the vibe. I mean, everybody can relate to relationship songs. Relationship tracks, everybody can relate. Everybody been through it one time or another.
That's what made us artists, you know, so give thanks.
Yeah, true storytellers.
Yeah.
Big up Empress, Hummingbird. I definitely want to reason with that, with Empress. And I've known her for many, many years as well. So that's
okay,
awesome.
so you know you gotta get her in. You know, get the whole BoxNation over there. Get over there festive.
I'm reading all the comments. Big up everybody that's tuned in right now. And
Process big up.
We have a couple questions. I'll get to those now from some of the people here. Big up yourself, Lady Sharon. Lady Sharon wants to know, are you identical twins? You mentioned you had a twin.
Yeah.
Are you identical, fraternal?
Yeah, we're identical twin. But circumstances, my brother, growing up, he was sick. So, you know, but yeah, we're identical twin.
Okay. So you have a twinner walking around. I always wondered if I had a twin and I just didn't know, you know? That'd be cool, but yeah. You actually have one. Thank you for the question, Lady Sharon. I see the next question. Joy is asking your music. So dancehall music has evolved over time. What is the legacy you want to leave for the future use?
Okay, that's why I stated that I do reggae dancehall music, and if you listen my music, it cannot be the music will be timeless. You know, my music is more timeless because I'm telling you about story, and I sure that the stuff that I sing about other people been through it instead of singing about just for a 2 day hype, you know. So there's songs that we're gonna give you that, you know, you come to the party, you just wanna go up, and there's songs gonna you're gonna meds, you know. So as an artist, I have to balance my career. I can't talk for other people. So, you know, I have that music as well to answer shortly, you know.
I like that. I want to talk about the tracks too. The track Cheers. There's a music video for it, and it's a live music video. You look like your friends are having a great time. Everybody's having a great time. And I personally love to cheers and celebrate life. So tell me about the making of the music video. Was it as fun as it looks?
Just as it look, the vibes, the energy, the people, them come out, just as it never buck up, never sun. Cheers, cheers.
Put some champagne glasses if you're cheersing, guys. Because we are going to cheers this weekend. You mentioned Isa's birthday bash. I will be at the Isa's birthday bash on Friday. So I'm looking forward to celebrating with Isis. Of course, his Earth Strong. Big up Isis. And everybody who's coming out to the show, or not to the show, but to the birthday bash, you know, don't be afraid. Come say hi. We'll have a drink. We'll talk. We'll reason a little bit and take in the vibes. I'm looking forward to it.
Blessings. And also, we, Empress Lily and Planky will be live in Alberta May 13, the showcase by DJ Wiz and the road team again. So we'll be on that side May 13.
Any other events or special projects coming up that you want us to know about? Anything we should be keeping an eye out for?
Sure. Yeah, you know, Strike One always been active, so I'm looking for my latest single coming soon. It's gonna be the 14th of April. Planky featuring Process, a song named Testimony. With video this song, I'm telling them people, I think this is the one. I really feel this one from a place, you know, and it's different. And I say it's different, it's totally different. So I want to big up Process, my brother, on this track. You know what I mean? This track is a fire. And I'm saying it from today, not because I'm on it, but I'm telling you it's a fire track, and the video is, can't wait for it. So April 14, look for that. And in the summertime, look out for Footstamp Rhythm again, as well. Gonna drop featuring Empress Lele, Keller, the lyricist, Planky Dan, Process, Different, Summer Janaki, right? And Planky, right? And Image Music. So look out for that one, dropping in the summer. And also we have a next one coming with all females, big up Malva Entertainment. I have a project dropping with them from the Strike One, all females. So look out for that one again, it's gonna be fire. So we're just putting in the work, look out for good music, great videos. That's all we have to offer right now, you know?
That is a lot to offer. A lot to offer. So you are a busy man. My gosh, you are definitely busy. I'm going to play a little bit of a track. It's only going to be about 15 seconds, guys, because we don't, you know, we can't play out the tracks full here on Instagram. But I do want to play Filthy Rich. That's the next song we will be talking about. And it's the latest music video as well on YouTube. I want everybody to check it out. This is Filthy Rich, Planky Don, here on the Roots Reggae Hub.
Oxygen.
Filthy rich, kinky bitch. No waste man, no power in the king village. From them, this strike when everything feel lift. This blanket and dead, yeah, man, a simple fix. Oxygen, but that my friend, big spaceship and blast off. No stop the face, lock the bins and make it junction. So I cash the spend. And that me say oxygen, but that my friend, big spaceship and blast off. No stop the face, lock the bins and make it traction. So I cash the spend. And that me say, in a run up arm and figure fist fight. Rubber grip spin and spit 6 night. Now I tell no this from a this till a bitch tried. What's out the branding? And then
I'm here at Planky Don.
Man, it's right. Establishment.
The king village from them this tribe when everything feel lift this blanket and undead yeah man a
That's
simple.
it.
Oxygen, my dad, my friend, big spaceship, a blast off, no stop the face, like the bends, I make it traction, so far cash this spend. And that me say oxygen, but that my friend, big spaceship, a blast off, no stop the face, like the bends, I make it traction, so far cash this spend. And that me say, in a run up, arm and figure fist fight, cover grip, spin and spit 6 night, not ten of this from a this till a bitch tried, bust out a brawling, and piss night.
Big tune, big tune.
When she come in, I'm a yard in a no chance. Make money that we do not live on the line every day.
Yes, guys. I can't play more than about a minute here on the gram, but like I said, I'll be playing all the tracks back to back to back, following our reasoning tonight, including Filthy Rich and all of the other tracks we talked about tonight. Pick up yourself, thank you, Don.
No respect.
Tell me about that track. Tell me, you know, a music video creation, production, concepts. Tell me everything.
Okay, I want to big up Oxygen Music again, once again. I want to big up Red Boom. You know, I big up everybody. I'm not bigging up the mixer. So big up Red Boom. I want to big up Nado. You know what I mean? Big up Jerry. You know, I have to big up the mixer them because they're very important. All right? Big up Ras Diego too. Don't go around him. All right? So yeah, Filthy Rich, if you listen to the rhythm here, ta na 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 na, and then what did I say? So Oxygen make the rhythm and the thing that in the rhythm. So that's all. You know, the vibes was I'm in the ride. I just burn my thing. You know, as usual, I was in the car, so I'm just vibing. So, Oxygen, what that, my friend? Big spaceship, I blast off, no stop for feds like the Benz. On the same, you know, so that was the creation of the song. And, you know, I build on that momentum. So that's how I get the melody and the flow for that. You know what I mean? And the video now, I always have the concept, but then DJ Mark start telling me like, yo, yes, I feel to it. So this one you have to come out different, you know what I mean? You have to in your suit, you have to, you know. And then it take a time to work on, so you know that video take months. I don't know specific, but yeah, it take a while. And you know, big up Prince Beat. I want to big up Rush. Rush again was the one that okay, I'm gonna write the script. So I want to big up Rush to take that initiative. You know what I mean, and allow me to, you know, I trust him as well with his idea and it works. So I give thanks. So big up everybody who play a part. Big up Famous Twin. My big dancers. Big them up. You know what I mean? So I big up everybody who take part in the video. You know what I mean? Everybody who give me support. So I want to thank you all. You know what I mean? Big up Prince Beat again. Oxygen.
And you need oxygen to breathe. That is for sure.
That is it.
All right, let me see. I have another question here. How did you, this question is from Steve. How did you decide your name, Planky Don? Is that something that someone gave you, you made up? Is that?
It's not something that I give myself, and it's not something that I did like, you know. So you know, growing up in Jamaica, jovial as you would see me, you know, running jokes, gimmicks each other. So we saw Bridging one day, I passed the name Keno. So he's like, yo, Bigfoot. You know what I mean? But that day I was in my stepfather's shoes. So after we laughing after that man, Bigfoot, Bridging shot, I turned the joke. In my Bridging just turned everyone and said, look man, this a man your foot. A plank this. So for him go say plank this, I'm gonna get upset. You know, Jamaica go for you don't like it, it stick. Yeah, so you know, growing up now and everybody always name themselves after some artists in the business, you know. I mean I say my name unique, you know, I stick to the planky. And then I Google it and I realize the plank is something that firm, you know, something that's solid. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work with this name. So my name Planky. I keep it. So I love it now.
Yes. I love that story. Thank you for the question, Steve. That was great. Bless up everybody who comes in and you know, supports the thing each and every week. Melody Mondays, 8 o'clock. Thank you, Planky, for joining me tonight, taking the time out of your busy schedule. Clearly, you work hard to talk to me about your music, and you know, and your mission and your vibes are blessed tonight. I really enjoyed this reasoning. Let me think. I think I had one other question I wanted to ask you, but I'm not too sure. Anything else you want the people to know? And definitely tell us where we can find you. Are you on Twitter? I didn't see you on Twitter.
I'm on all social media platform. So your favorite app on your phone, you just type in Planky, Planky Dan. You know what I mean? My YouTube channel is Box Them General on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah. Twitter, everywhere. Just search me up, you find me. And on
Twitter,
Facebook,
Facebook.
Facebook is the
Yep.
only different one, which is Planky Sinclair.
Nice.
Them shut me down so much, so I have to change it.
Yeah. You might be able to change it. Big up Imar. I see you checking in from Jamaica. Big up yourself,
Come
Imar.
on,
Big up
and
everybody.
bless
I'm
up
gonna shout some people
sorry. I
out.
want to bless up
Brown,
everyone
Lola
on the live.
Young.
Bless up everyone on the live. Give thanks for watching. You know, give thanks. You know, I'm Planky. Welcome you all as well.
Yes. So make sure you follow Planky Don on all social networks. Stream the music, support the music. That's how these artists get paid. That's how they, you know, get the views up. And streaming is
Oh,
important. And, you know,
someone asking me, oh, you keep your team motivated.
how do you
oh,
keep
me
your
keep,
how do you
oh,
keep your team motivated? That's a very good question.
I think my team, I think my team think I'm miserable. They call me the boot camp guy. They think I'm, yo, Planky, always no emotion, man. I want it when they want something done, they get it done, you know. But guess what? Them know when them trust the process, them are gonna say, yo, Planky, you know, so honestly, a good thing. Yeah, so we may disagree, but not disagree in a way to fight. But we may disagree, but yeah, we keep motivating each other. And if Kellard find a bad song that me trust me, I go find a bad one tomorrow. And if difference find a bad one, trust me, I go find the next one. So you have to find, say, you know, we motivate each other. Most as well, we may not say it to each other. You know, you hear Kellard and I read him, me impressed and I read him, and I say, oh, babe, sounds so. Yeah, let me go back to the studio right now. Make me not do the right thing. You know what I mean? So you just keep your elevating. So that's how we elevate each other, I would say, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most of some of the artists is on the live, they may tell me, hear this song and say, you know, we have to go back to the studio. You know what I mean? But that's how it thing come, man. You know, we elevate each other just for the better of each other, not to prove or trying to break down no one, you know? So that is it.
I think the importance too of like feedback, you know, feedback from your fans, feedback from your fellow artists, producers, you know, production team is so important because you can bounce ideas off each other. And you know, the more I like to say two heads are better than one, you know. Like the more people are involved in the process, I think, you know, the more I's are dotted and more
And
T's are crossed. So
honesty, honesty.
sorry about my cat. She's really loud tonight. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
sure
and
you can
honesty
hear her in the
too, you know.
background. She's
Honesty too
going
is
off.
with their people you're with. That's our next the next key thing is to be honest. Honest
Yeah.
to the people them you're around, the people them who you're working with. If you can't even honest to nobody else, honest to the people them you're working with. You know.
Honesty is key. Thank you, Planky, and thank you everyone who joined us tonight. Again, remember I'm going to be playing all Planky Dot music that I created, a curated playlist coming up right after our reasoning tonight. So it will start following right after this. So thank you so much for joining me.
All right, enough respect. Thanks for having me on the show. Enough respect again. Fry eye, big up yourself. Art of love, my brother. Whole BoxNation, big up your eye themselves. Art of love. Keep on streaming the music. Keep on supporting the music. Big up Val Studio. Big up Empress Lele. Look out for a new video, a new single coming soon. Trouble their foot. Voop. Big up Difference. Big up DJ Wiz. Big up everybody. Big up the whole dancehall aspect. You see me? Art of love, blessings, or the high spirit.
Blessings, everybody. One love. I'm Shayna McCullough. I'm signing out. Enough love, respect. Planky Don. We will be in touch for sure. And enough love and respect to the Reggae Massive worldwide. Give thanks. One
Blessings.
love.